This video is sponsored by Thrive Market. You will hear more about them later on in it. What's up everyone? How's it going guys? So I'm about to move home to my parents' house at the end of the month, but the kitchen is full of food. Pantry especially, and I don't want to have to take it all home. And I need to go through this stuff anyways, even if I wasn't moving. So anyways, I'm gonna try to eat as much as I can and buy very little new stuff as much as I can so that I have less to take. You get it. Okay, so let's go through Le Pantry. So I'm basically like making a meal plan for myself. What do I really need to eat? What should I make to use up the things that I have in here? First of all, I noticed that I have this Cinnamon Crunch cereal, what's it called? Cinnamon Toast Crunch knockoff from Aldi. It was a pretty decent amount. And I haven't been eating it because it's too sweet, but I could eat it mixed with this, which is like very bland. So that could be like a good breakfast. Okay, I could put some like blueberries or banana in there or something. First thing I'm writing down is cereal collaboration. So here, I'm freezing a bunch of bananas for smoothies for the week, and I'm just peeling them all first and then washing my hands and then breaking them up into small pieces because I don't like touching the peel and then the center of the banana. Does anyone relate? I think it's gross. And then I'm spreading some peanut butter in my bowl because I feel like it mixes into the cereal better this way, and some various nuts. We got some walnuts, pumpkin seeds, peanuts. I don't know, I feel like the salty nuttiness balances with the sweet cereal well, and it's another texture, another consistency in there that's not gonna get soggy, so that's cool. I just want to take a quick little break from eating everything in the pantry or whatever I'm titling this video to talk about the sponsor of today's video. They've supported my channel a lot and I very much appreciate it. If you've never heard of Thrive Market, it's an online membership-based grocery service where you can get all your little goodies shipped straight to your door. They have pretty much everything you would find in a brick and mortar health food store, grocery essentials, but they even got cleaning stuff, beauty stuff, some things for dogs, kids. They have a lot of stuff on there, but the good thing is that you can filter the items for like whatever your dietary needs, lifestyle is. If I'm looking for, say, like snacks on there, like my absolute favorites, kettle chips, I can go to the snacks section, but then I can also click vegan. I can also click organic or whatever else I want to look for. And then I don't even have to like click each thing, read the ingredients to make sure it's vegan. It's just only showing me the vegan stuff. So yeah, first thing that I got, kettle chips, party size. They always package stuff really well. I've bought many a glass bottle or glass jar. Never had any like spillage or shattered on the way to me. Also, speaking of the shipping, if you spend over $49, you can get free shipping. This is organic and ethically sourced coconut milk. I've been out of hemp seeds for a long time now and I just never buy them because whenever I see them, I'm like, that's not a good enough deal. But these are on sale for $9. That's a good deal because these can be many numbers higher than that. Oh, I got some dish soap. A lot of the in-person grocery stores that I tend to go to don't have a lot of options of like cruelty-free cleaning products. If I buy them on Thrive Market, I don't have to make an extra trip to another store that sells those. I can just have it shipped straight to my door. Silken tofu. It's a nice pantry staple to have, and I wanted to make some of that blush pasta again because I have some marinara sauce, jarred marinara sauce. If you've been here for a while, you know that I am obsessed with these. They don't sell these in bulk at like any of the stores near me. Oat milk, because we ran out of oat milk and I need that oat milk. And I also got some really nice cruelty-free vegan shampoo. I saved almost $30 on my order, and if you also want to become a Thrive Market member and get access to all the deals and goodies they have on there, click the link in the description down below or go to thrivemarket.com/EmilyEwing and you can get 30% off your first order as well as a free gift worth up to $60. You can pay month to month and it's $12 a month, or you can get a discount by paying annually, which comes out to about $5 a month. Thank you again to Thrive Market for sponsoring this video and all the previous videos that they have sponsored, and let's get back to the video. First thing, this will be meals that I need to eat, and then the dark green will be my shopping list. Okay, so something I need to get is bananas. Oh my gosh, we have crackers. I didn't even know we had these. I love crackers, so I will eat the crackers. Oh my gosh. Dude, I I have so many chocolate bars right now from the holidays and my birthday and stuff, but I'm not gonna worry about them because they won't go bad soon and they don't take up much space, so and I'll eat them obviously. Like I'm not like, oh, let me like figure out a way to like use up all this chocolate. Like I'll just eat it. I have so much pasta. I have this, I have these macaronis and this pasta and some spaghetti. Angel hair? For sure I would need to use this because this is only half full, maybe even less than half full. So this would be great to make a soup with or something. Pasta in soup maybe? So my mom just recently had her 60th birthday party, woo, and there was a huge veggie tray from the party that people didn't dig into very much. Can anyone relate? Their parents buying veggie trays for parties? They get barely touched because there's so many other snacks and no one's first choice is the veggie tray, okay? Maybe some people, but not even me, and I'm a vegan, so what does that say? Anyways, so here's the huge veggie tray, most of it still intact. I decided that the best thing to do is to make a soup with the veggie tray. So I washed the veggies and then I cut off any parts that were kind of like dried out or weird or anything like that. I put in a whole onion first and then I cut up all the celery and put that in. I cut up a lot of the carrots and put that in, and I saved a lot of the carrots for just like various snacking on during the week. I also added like half the tomatoes and I just cut them. Even though I really didn't probably need to cut them. Maybe I could have just like cut each of them in half so that they'd cook faster or something, but like I was doing a little too much because they'll just cook, you know. But anyways, I also put in a good amount of the cauliflower, not any of the broccoli, because I've learned my lesson with broccoli. I love broccoli, it's one of my favorite vegetables, but in a soup it makes the leftovers smell so bad. I love having a lot of soup leftovers. I like giving the leftovers sometimes to my mom. This time I was giving it to my mom because it was a veggie tray from her party. She did pay for the veggie tray, so I think it's only fair to give her some. But, what was I saying? Oh yeah, no broccoli. Stinky poo poo. I added a bunch of salt to those to get them to release their liquids and such, and I'm putting in some of that, I forget what it's called, and some bouillon into there. The Flavor Up stuff that I got from the 99-cent store a few videos back, and I basically just treat it like a bouillon, like another bouillon to use. And then I'm also sprinkling my seasonings into a bowl so that I'm not sprinkling directly over the heat and moisture of the pot and getting my seasonings to be clumpy. And then I am opening a can of cannellini beans as well as chickpeas. Then I'm adding a bunch of water and bringing it to a boil. Oh, I also put garlic in there at some point, like a few cloves of garlic, but I didn't film it for whatever reason. Once that comes to a boil, then I add in the pasta. And then while the pasta's cooking, I'm putting in some frozen stuff. I put in the rest of a bag of peas because I had 2 open bags of peas for some reason, and then a bunch of frozen spinach that I'm also trying to get rid of. After I turned it off, I added some nutritional yeast as well. I just finished off that little nutritional yeast bottle. It's not much at all, but just, you know, I don't know, vitamins and such. And this soup was so good. This was one of my favorite soups I've made in a while. Veggie tray soup. It's great. And then I do have this cake mix. I bought it for some video, didn't use it. Why? Like I buy so many things for videos and then don't use them because I always like get too ambitious and then realize the problem. Anyways, I have cake mix. Oh, actually, that's right. Because my aunt gave me a recipe for these cake mix cookies and I wanted to try to make them like funfetti cookies. So I thought I could use this. I forgot about that. And some of these sprinkles. Funfetti cookies. Okay, I think I should actually use these because they're like natural sprinkles. So they probably actually like go bad. So the funfetti cake mix cookie recipe that my aunt gave me, my Aunt Heidi specifically, if she's watching this, called for eggs, and I was going to like replace it with an egg replacer. But then after I decided to actually make them, I realized I just used all of my ground flax earlier that day and I had no other things to replace it with except for banana, but I didn't really want them to be banana-y. So I just looked on Google for a little bit just to see if there was any other cake mix cookie recipes that were vegan that didn't have any egg replacer in them or just had other things that I had. And there was one that used just melted butter and a little bit of milk. So I tried to go by that one, and there's a few things, okay? Like, I did use slightly under the amount of butter, so there's one thing. Also, I used my barista milk because that was the only milk I had at the moment. And also I really should have put it in the fridge for a half hour or whatever before baking, because I think that that would have benefited a lot. Also, I like to blame everything on this apartment stove because, it's crazy. Anyways, yeah, I added those natural sprinkles in there, and I was a little scared also because there was a time when I made a funfetti cake and I used like natural sprinkles of some sort. It was like they just disappeared when I baked the cake. They were gone. Like, you couldn't see them at all. So I was like, okay, what was the point of that? I don't even like sprinkles that much. So I was worried that that would happen with these, but it didn't. They were really cute afterward. But as you can see, they did get like pretty flat. They did sink down, but they were absolutely delicious. They're so good. And I put powdered sugar on them. At first I was like, they don't need the powdered sugar, like they're already really sweet, but it added like a special little something to it. What's in here? Chocolate? Oh my gosh, I bought this chocolate to make a cake I never made. There's the cinnamon sugar. I think it's pumpkin spice and sugar for making cookies. Oh, I smell it. What should I do with this? Brew coffee with it? Put it in a shaker? Oat flour. Make some healthy cookie dough balls. Just a baby, like 1 spoonful of granola. Unopened bag of powdered sugar, a very small amount of cocoa powder. I should make some chocolate smoothies and just use this up because I know my mom has cocoa powder at her house, so like I don't want to bring cocoa powder over there. And then if I need to use cocoa powder for anything, I can just borrow cocoa powder from someone. But also, why would I need cocoa powder? I gotta stop with that mindset, you know, like what if? Like, what am I, a baker? Someone's gonna be like, we need 30 chocolate cupcakes stat. Oh, I just wrote down smoothie topping of granola, so chocolate smoothie with granola topping. Here's my chocolate smoothie with granola topping. Spinach, the last of a little tub of spinach, and then some random frozen berries, also from my mom's party, from like a charcuterie board or something that weren't eat. I washed them off and froze them because I knew I would use them. And then I put some frozen banana, and then I put some oats, like a 1/3 cup of oats. I love putting oats in smoothies. And then a bunch of peanut butter. Oh my god, I just realized I forgot to put the hemp seeds in this. I could have put the hemp seeds. A little bit of milk, but also water, mostly water, because I'm putting oats in the smoothie, so I figure I don't really need a lot of oat milk to add to it, you know. I'm basically adding oat milk to my smoothie by adding oats and water. But then why do I always feel the need to always add a little bit of oat milk as well? I don't know, extra better, extra oat. And I also forgot the cocoa powder at first, but then I remembered it after blending a little bit and used all the rest of it up. Great feeling to finish something up. And then, well, unless you're like, oh no, now I'm out of this thing and I need to get more. But in my case right now, it's good. Ooh, a rubber band. A rubber band. Look at that. Rice noodles. A small amount of rice noodles. Should I make like a lunch? Like a lunch peanut noodle or something like that? You know what? Okay, I actually can't get to it right now. We have like a lemongrass broth thing, so that would probably be good with this. Just like a little simple soup, put some tofu in there and like peas or something. Mushroom, I don't know. Macaroni. I didn't even know we had this. Oh my god. No. This is a problem. You could do that blush pasta thing with the tofu. What am I pointing at? There's no tofu up there. But I could get some silken tofu and make a blush pasta. That's ridiculous. 4 open noodle. Ooh. Didn't know I had that. Some random almonds in here. Sunflower seeds, Sour Patch Kids. And why is this in here? Who knows? Uh-oh. This is the real problem area. Like seriously, I went to the store for Thanksgiving stuff. I thought we needed French fried onions, so I got some. I didn't realize I already had some at home. And I also didn't realize my mom ended up getting some as well. So now I just have 2 unopened bags. Farro. I never do anything. I never cook. I don't cook. I don't clean. Rice paper. Should make rice paper wraps. Even though it's like a summer thing. Breadcrumbs. So I wanted to use the panko breadcrumbs. I didn't know how long they'd been in there. It's just not something that I need to take to my parents' house. I feel like she probably has panko there too. And it's not something that I'm gonna like need. Like I get to my parents' house and it's like, oh my gosh, I really want to make something with panko breadcrumbs, but we don't have panko breadcrumbs, you know? So anyways, I had some tofu in the freezer that I actually cut into like fun little shapes because for that childhood foods video, I had wanted to do like tofu chicken nuggets type things, and I had some heart-shaped cookie cutters, so I was like, I can make like heart-shaped nuggets because obviously I don't have like dinosaur cookie cutters or something like that. And then the rest were just cut into like triangles, and I had them in the freezer because, you know, you freeze tofu, gives it like a meatier texture or whatever. But then I ended up having too many things to make for that video, so I didn't end up making these. They're in the freezer, so I was like, it's fine, I'll use them sometime. And then months later, here I'm finally breaking them out, and I'm trying to make like a marinade for them. I definitely put too much water though. I felt like I needed to add water to be able to spread it better on the tofu, but like because it's a sponge type thing, it probably didn't need to like cover it as much as I did, you know? Oh, I also, the rest of the tofu cube that I cut for those nuggets, the rest of it I just cut into like strips, so we'll get back into that later on in the video. Here I'm setting up my station for making some panko breaded tofu nuggets, and I wanted to bake them because I don't really like frying stuff, especially with panko. It stresses me out a lot and it's annoying. So I wanted to bake them. But what do you know? They were good, but it's like while eating them, I'm like, you know what this needs? More oil, more fat. I realized like I didn't know how to add fat to these. Meaning, I was like, could I put oil in one of the wet dredging bowls? Like mix oil into the egg replacer or something? Like I was like, where do you add the oil? So I like tried to drizzle oil onto the nuggies before baking them, but like, I don't know. I feel like that didn't really do much. Also, like, there's too big of a hole in my oil bottle, so it didn't really drizzle very well. Yeah, next time I would just put more oil on them, or I would like make smaller nuggets and like toss them in like a fattier sauce or something. They just needed a little more something, you know, they were a little bland. And then, oh yeah, here's the rest of the tofu, the little strips, and I just added all of the marinade to those. Oh, I also forgot to say, I did put oil in the marinade, but it was just like, maybe I should have put more, I guess. And then I had so much panko breadcrumbs left. I don't know, like I was really ambitious with this. So, but no more flax egg. So I just mixed the rest of the flax egg that I had with some more water and mixed it into the flour and some more seasonings and a little bit of milk and more water, maybe a little milk. So I would just have like a wet dough, wet dippage, and I put most of the cauliflower leftovers in there from the veggie tray so I can make little cauliflower wings. It was good. Okay, they just like, I didn't have barbecue sauce or buffalo sauce or anything like that, so lacking a little sauciness. And I added the tofu nuggets to a rice bowl. After I added like, you know, soy sauce, spicy mayo, sesame oil, whatever to my bowl, then it was good. I have these tunas. Mediterranean tuna. I literally just like, it goes in the pantry and I just forget about it. Airport pretzels. We'll put this in a trail mix. Bars that nobody likes. These are bad. These need to go. They also are bad as in they're not very good. Dried mango. I would eat this dried mango. That's what I'm saying. Like, I would eat this. I literally just forget that it's there. Okay. Black edamame. More edamame. Should make a savory trail mix with these. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Got some ideas. That's not even everything though. It's not even everything. Whoops. Oh my god. What is this? Pumpkin seeds? Almonds? Too many things. Too many snack foods. I was thinking if I put them in a... Oh, these are very expired. I'm gonna toss these. These are not expired. And these are not expired. But they're wasabi and soy sauce. I don't like wasabi. These are all like from random sources, okay? I did not buy any of these things. So don't be like, oh, why'd you buy them then? But sometimes wasabi things are not that bad. I just don't like the horseradish flavor. That doesn't taste like anything. That barely tastes like anything. I should have eaten these a long time ago. They're like bold. I mean, they taste good. There's like a slight seasoning to them, but absolutely not bold wasabi and soy sauce. Habanero barbecue. They're all good. They're all like spicy. Habanero barbecue, spicy dill pickle, and wasabi and soy sauce. But they're like, it's like they made them for old people, which is, I mean, I like them. Anyways, I want to make a little mix because I'm telling you right now, well, these have been in here for so long, never been eaten. So, but if I put them in a mason jar and I say, this is for me to eat when I feel snacky, then I might actually eat them. Should I just mix them all together? Is that crazy? That's what I wish to do, is to mix them all together. Because I'm telling you, like, they really taste like much anyways, so they have flavor. It's just a very, like, subtle flavor, so I don't think that they're gonna hurt each other. Also, these pretzels from the airport, because again, like, it's just something that I'm never gonna eat. Pretzels, mini pretzels, little snack mix. What else? Let's put some peanuts in there. Maybe some peanuts. More almonds. Cashews. Cashews and the other pack of almonds. Spicy dill pickle. Ooh. Let's try it. I think all the pretzels went to the bottom, but that's okay. So the pickle one is definitely the most pungent. Snack mix. Like, I'm telling you, I will eat this now. And then I have this little mix. Little mix. Okay. I just don't really like, I put pumpkin seeds in here and I don't really like putting pumpkin seeds in snack mixes anymore, I've realized, because they just fall to the bottom. They're too small. Like, they can't keep up with the rest of the group. Okay, so this was my chai spice mix. See? I had a lot of this. It was like filling up this, and then I ate a lot of it. And then now it's like, look, it's like mostly pumpkin seeds. And so that's why I'm not reaching for it as much anymore, because I'm like, I don't want just a bunch of pumpkin seeds. Let's put these walnuts in here. Okay, so maybe I needed a bigger container. Woo! Another mix, another mix. Another mix, another mix. Savory and sweet. Should I make another? I have all these nuts. I have so many nuts. Oh my god. Because I just want to consolidate, you know? I'm gonna mix some stuff together in here, even though there's a little bit of remnants of not seasoning, spices in here. Because honestly, I'm not gonna use these nuts in the next couple weeks, you know? I just said I don't like using pumpkin seeds, but I already have them. And I don't have any other plans for them, so they're just gonna go in here. Chopped pecans from the holidays. Going in. Peanuts. More of these. Just put them all in. Just put them all in. Just put everything in here. I guess I'll save the pine nuts, because I got them recently, and I can save them for pesto. And I'm gonna put dates in it. I'm gonna put them in here. I'm gonna cut them like this. Just cut the little chunks off. oat flour. A little bit in there. Whoa, okay. I'm just gonna shake it. They're a little too coated, maybe. Probably could have made them smaller. The ones that are too big, I'm just ripping them up. They're just gonna add a little bit of sweetness. Okay. Just the moral of the story is to cut them as small as you can and put a smaller amount of oat flour to start. Like, okay, see, like they don't stick together anymore. Because they're coated in oat flour. Whoa. Yay. And now, look at that. You get a handful. Mmm. Mmm. Yes. And maybe I should have shown you the cupboard before doing this to really show you the effects, but that's okay. You can imagine. And that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. There will be a part 2 because there's still a lot of food that I need to clean out of this kitchen before I move. Also, thank you to Thrive Market for sponsoring this video. If you want to become a member and get 30% off your first order as well as a free gift, you can go to thrivemarket.com/EmilyEwing, or you can click the link in the description below. Also, thank you to my Patreon patrons and my YouTube members for supporting my channel right now. I am doing movie commentaries over on Patreon, so if you want to check that out, everything will be linked in the description below, as well as my Instagram and my TikTok, which in the last video I encouraged people to follow me on because I wanted to move away from what I eat kind of content on YouTube. And some people took that as like I don't want to post food content anymore on YouTube, and I understand why it sounded like that, but mainly I meant like I want to move away from the what I've been eating style videos, like just like taste testing new products and stuff like that, and that being like my main thing. Like I want to be more well-rounded on YouTube. I still want to post food content on here, but it would be more like themed, like a themed eats video, or even like this video where there's kind of like a theme to it of cleaning out the pantry. Like I just don't want to do the random compilations of what I've been eating anymore. I think those would be better suited for short form content, and so I want to encourage people, if they really enjoy that kind of content from me, like taste testing things or grocery hauls or trying recipes and stuff like that, to follow me on TikTok and Instagram, because I hope to be posting a lot more of that stuff on there in the rest of the year. And after I move to my parents' house, when I get settled in, I really want to get into the TikTok game, because that seems like what is required to make money and grow these days. Anyways, thank you for watching again, and hope you have a great rest of your day and eat something really yummy, and see you later. Finally get to try these out. I mean, I could have tried them on anything, I guess. They just seem right for potato chips.